Hello and welcome to another Train Sim World adventure, I'll call it, because I don't know what's going to happen yet. We're going to try out Doppelstock delivery today. We've only got 2 more left. Then I think I'll head back to New York and the Long Island Railroad. But we're going to do these 2 first and get them done. So shall we jump in? Here we are then. Welcome to Gemünden. 2 refurbished Doppelstock sets need delivering to Aschaffenburg. Head over to the training to get started. Yeah. Where's that? I'm going to guess it wants us to go down these stairs. That's what I think. Yeah, it's looking that way, not that way. I think up here. Oh, this is a gamble. Oh, I was wrong. Gamble failed. Oh. Once we've... Is this still the wrong one? Oh, look. Don't get sucked into the trains. Which one's our train, then? Is it this one? It looks like that one. I'm going to say this one. We're just going to waltz across the tracks like you would. Yeah, this is ours. Right, let's get up. Close that. Make sure our lights are set, shall we? Not tail lights. Marker lights? No. Which ones do we want? Headlights. There we go. Right. We don't want to sit in that one. We want to sit in this one. Oh yeah, battery button. We were just there. Parking brake. No. Battery. There we go. Hold it for 5 seconds. Is that 5 seconds? I could have been counting with the little clock down there. But no. Why would I do such things? That should be 5 seconds. Or an hour. Do we have to release this? Released. No, just make sure. Right then. Set the master switch to neutral. Wait for the brakes to charge. Where's our brakes? Down there. All the other buttons that we're not going to be using, I hope. Let's have a look outside, shall we? There's our train. Actually looks nice. I like you. Look at all that trains on the back. We're a train taking trains. We could do this, couldn't we? That's lovely. Railion. Well, let's get back in. I don't know the buttons. There we go. The brakes are almost charged. There we go. Set the master switch to forward. I'd prefer the brake on full service first and then put it in forward. There we go. Then set it into 1B. Oh, I always thought it was 1A. It's 1B. Oh, we've got to do all the pentagraphs. Well, not all the pentagraphs. We've got to do the pentagraph in MCB. Right. Push that up. And then main circuit breaker close. We've got power now. Is that power? KV. Release the brakes and depart when ready. We've got a very red light there. But we can go. We'll keep it on release until it's fully charged up. There we go. I mean, we might as well get a little speed. Just maybe cruise up to the red light. But I'm not sure. I mean, we're not really going fast, are we? Can we just roll around here? We'll not roll around. That would be weird for a train. Yes, so after we've done that... Oh, there we go. After we've done this, after we've done the last 2 scenarios, we'll head back to New York and go back to the Long Island Railroad. I missed that. A little bit of metro service. Now, that's expect speed restriction, is it? Yeah, I can't remember. It might be expect stop. Could never remember. So many light combinations on the German route. We're going to be good for now. I think there is a speed limit, isn't there? Like 40 anyway, when you pass through one of those. But the limit is 40. Nice screeching of the wheels on the track there. Do you like that? Hope we didn't have to change any points here. That would have been a bit disastrous. Well, that little white one down there looks like it's clear for us. What's the track set at? Oh, we should be good. We should be good. Alright, let's not speed though. Alright, we got about 45 minutes to complete this one, hopefully. You'll notice I haven't put PZB on today. I want a little break from that. I don't mind it, I just don't know whether we're going to be shunting around and stuff, and I'm not sure what the procedures are for PZB when shunting stuff. Well, it might just be a straight journey, and I could have put it on, but we'll see. I think we're just going for a bit of a run. There's another train over there. Do we have to set anything else? I feel like I've missed some things. Oh, let's look at the train. Looking good. So, oh, that's one of the ones we were in. We were in a longer version of that in the last journey. I've been... we could speed up really, couldn't we? I've been in talks with my internet company. Soon I might have real internet. Or real as in what you guys have in the city. For anybody that lives in the city and is blessed with straight up high-speed internet. I live out in the sticks, if you don't know, in the middle of Texas somewhere. So you kind of take what you can, but our internet service provider, I could have said ISP, it would have been quicker. Our ISP is getting fixed 5G. It's a new technology. I'm a bit excited about that, and will mean we should have a decent speed. I do remember these distance signals. This is the same way we went last time in our passenger train. Oh, you see now that. Don't we have to slow down for that? Because that's expect slow or stop, maybe? I don't know. Which you have to pass through at 40 kph, is it? I think so. And we could just drop it down a touch. I thought that was expect stop, but I'm obviously wrong because it says green up in our cheat box up there. Unless it's changing ahead of us, of course, and then we could be chasing another train, which could be true. There could be a well, we could look. Is there another train ahead of us? Can't see one. Maybe not then. Maybe something just... oh, not that. Oh no, there is a red. There we go. It was probably that. Well, I mean, it's 2.1 kilometers away. We've got a way to go before we have to worry about that. Why is that saying depart when ready? That's not good. We got an achievement. Press this. There we go. Aschaffenburg. I guess you have to do that in a certain order, otherwise it doesn't like it, and this up here doesn't proceed to the next goal or order. Well, as long as we keep an eye on the distance signals, we should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay. It is saying green now. We'll just go for it. It's lovely. I do like this route, scenery-wise. And the fact that it's got loads of cars driving around, lots of AI. I like that a lot. You'll have to keep an eye out for speed boards and speed restrictions on the signals. See, we've got another red, which means we might see an expect stop distance signal. Oh no, we're chasing something, aren't we? That's what's going on. Alright, we might as well give it some then. See if we can't get this done in a timely manner. I mean, we've got 36 kilometers to travel. Oh, goodness me. Scared everybody, I bet. Scared myself. Oh, that sounds good with the freight wagons there. That sounds beautiful. Nice and bouncy. Let's get in. I saw some signals up there. I'm not sure what they are. Plus we're doing many speed. Or 130. 131. That was a distance signal. Yeah, we're green again. We might be green all the way. That kilometers to the next stop at location, seems to not be moving. All the distance signals, because you can't see it around the corner. Do you know what you could do with a few of those in the UK? I believe they started to do them though, where they've got obscured signal that's on a corner or round a corner that's under a bridge. They have like a little circle thing with either a horizontal or a diagonal on it. I don't know which is which. Can't remember. Been a while. Is that a car parked up? What's up? You broke down or you gone fishing? Probably gone fishing, right? Looks nice. Looks nice out there to go fishing. Look at it. Take your sandwiches. Well, this is a pleasant journey, isn't it? These freight trains don't have motor. Have to keep paying attention, though. It is a red, the next one. Hopefully we should be alright. We're going uphill and we're quite heavy, so we're going to be struggling to get up to speed. I don't mind that. You know what? I got a cup of tea, as usual. Always got a cup of tea. Oh, there's a warning board to slow down to 130, which we're not going to get to. But we may see an expect stop. Ah, there we go. I would like to start braking then. Oh, don't go over this red. Please. Come on. Get your speed down. I think we're good. Maybe make sure would be a good idea. Last thing we need is a SPAD. Signal passed at danger. That would be all sorts of terrible. It is. Look at that. It is red. I think we're alright to coast a little bit. Maybe it will change for us before we need to stop. Do you know, I always wondered about signals and bridges. When I play Transport Fever, I always place the signal before the bridge because I don't like the thought of my trains stopped on the bridge. Just like unnecessary stress on the bridge. Obviously that's not a thing. That's just me being overly cautious. For no apparent reason as well, because Transport Fever doesn't have physics on bridges or anything, so I don't know why I do it. I don't think we need to tab past this. I doubt we'd have to speak to the signalman, maybe? Are we going the right way? I'm a little bit worried here. Well, I mean, we'll park up here. Put it on full service. We'll get out. Have a stroll. That's what you do when you stopped at a red. Well, you know, it's kind of tempting, right? Ooh, it's a drop. Don't roll down there. Is that... What's up with that house? It's not how houses do. Or is it like a... Oh, is it like a little outhouse thing? Like an extension? Light's still red. Oh, there we go. We've got to go. Don't mind me. Just admiring the scenery. Right, let's throw this into release. Let the brake pressure build up. There we go. Should we be able to go now? My off. Then release maybe. I could have swore that red one here went down before, but we'll just do that. It's fine. I don't think we're in any rush in this train. We'll gently pull away because we might start wheel spinning all over the place. Very nice. I mean, it's a bit overcast, isn't it? But that's fine. I kind of like this weather. I'm a bit strange like that. I enjoy the miserable, as everybody calls it, the dull and drizzly. I actually enjoy that. It makes me feel cozy. Only when I'm inside and have the heating on and a cup of tea, maybe my slippers on and a few biscuits. I don't like it very much when I'm out. It depends where I'm at, where I am. If you sat in a cafe or something, having a full English, then it's nice as well. Should we accelerate rather than me reminisce about full Englishes? Don't get those in the US. We get an English breakfast instead. An English breakfast. I can't remember what you call them. Full. It is a full breakfast, but it's not an English. Right, where are we heading? We, I don't know where we're going. Oh, well, this is a passenger station, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, I do miss my full English. Alright, stop talking about food. I get it. Everybody gets it. You're hungry. Drink your tea. Be quiet. Right then. So we're off and underway. We didn't go through a red. That's an improvement for me. It helps when you half remember what the signals mean. May I suggest, if you're a real train driver, you actually know what they are. I don't think they'd let you on, really, would they? Like, yeah, you sort of know what they mean. Off you go. Enjoy. Oh, I don't think we went this way, did we? Yeah, we must have done. Oh, I guess if we're taking them to Aschaffenburg, it's ready to go in service. We are ready. Oh, it's about to slow down. Well, the distance signal would have told us whether it was red. Anyway, we didn't. We don't really need the cheat board up. I like it. It's a lot easier when you're recording, so you can relax a little bit. Because talking and using the keyboard is difficult. It's not. It just seems to be. Is it actually this dull, or is it tinted windows? Well, since we haven't... No, it's kind of dull, isn't it? It's kind of dull. There's the back of our train. Yes. Third person. Not a good way. Ooh. Panic then, until I saw the 2.7 kilometers away. Look at that, we're keeping speed. Something drastic's going to happen, surely. It never goes this well for me. It might just be one of those pleasant scenarios you get sometimes that are... There's not much to it, you just kind of chill. Do we have a horn? Yeah, we do. There you go. Oh, it's that fuel train again. Are we going down? No, we're still going uphill. The one pushing up. Oh, which means we might need to start braking. I saw Dovetail are releasing an update. Oh, here we go. We've got an expect expect stop again. They're releasing an update to TrainSimWorld, to the various... I don't know how many scenarios it was. There's a lot of the routes. They're fixing PZB, for those that are fans of that, on the other German route. Rapid Transit. I almost forgot what it was called then. Useful information for you. No, Rapid Transit. They're fixing PZB on that. Now, I want to go under 40k KMH. I thought it was KPH. Oh, but it might be in German. I don't know. I mean, kilometers an hour or kilometers per hour. Is that German specific, maybe? Right. Yeah, it is red. Look at it sneaking around the trees there. It's sneaky red. Sneaky red. I mean, we should stop in plenty of time. Are we stopping on a hill as well? That will be interesting. We'll have to do a hill start. Is that a thing in a train? I would imagine it is a thing in a train. Probably more difficult than in a car as well. Not like you can balance the clutch or anything. I wonder if we can leave the brake on. Or could we put the parking brake on? Would that hold the train on a hill? It might. I don't want to be rolling all the way back down the hill. Start going through all the signals in reverse. There we go. Well, we get to find out, don't we? I would like to put it into, like... Oh, I've left the... Did anybody notice that? Kind of left the power on there. If we put that to off, can we get power going while the brakes are on? Oh, we can't. No, you can't. You have to release. I'm a bit worried about that. Releasing. Come on. There we go. Alright. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. There we go. Come on. Fight against gravity. Come on. Come on. Just gently. Ooh, come on. You can feel the weight. Goodness me. I mean, we can probably go 50%, right? Because we're on a bit of a hill. Maybe give it some sand. I don't know what all that is. Don't know what that is. Pentagraph, don't touch that. Train line, don't know what that is. Where's the sand? I thought there was sand here somewhere. Brake release. Sand. Sanding. Come on, get some grip. Oh yeah, we're going for it. We might make it past the signal today. More sand. And then give it a bit more power. I think this does have wheel slip, sort of. I don't think it's entirely accurate, but... I've seen something happen down here when you're wheel slipping. Alright, I think we can just go full power now. We've got a bit of speed, although we're coming up to another red again. So maybe we don't want to be going it too quickly. Just enough to get up this this grade. Well, that'll do us, I think. Just put that on off. We've still got 28 kilometers to go. Oh, there we go. We got green. I mean, we shouldn't be able to know that it's green. So do I accelerate and cheat a bit? Of course we do. Off we go. Let's just go. Play it how you want, don't you guys? I hope you're not stopped on our track. Bit concerned. Hopefully he's on the other side. Or in a station or something. On a platform. You're not on our side here. I'm just going to keep accelerating because you shouldn't be. Signals say you're not. Oh, okay. No, he's He's picking up passengers on the other side. Woo! There's a log down there. Off he goes. Oh, I forgot to do the horn to scare everybody on the platform. Oh, my day's ruined. Well, there's horn. There we go. Do the horn. What's the horn for? The bridge? The crossover? Don't know. I don't know whether that H does mean horn. I mean, could, maybe. What we got here? Don't want to touch that. Shunting control. Don't want to touch that. Acknowledge. What is that? LZB. Does that activate this thing? I don't know what this thing is. I remember playing on Train Simulator on some of the German routes that this would come on. I don't know whether it's active for this or Train Sim World. In Train Simulator it was. I do remember that. I would like to turn it on. It would show you how long to the next signal and things. Next speed change. And it would give you a little a pip to chase round the speedo to maintain your speed. Always like that. I think the Channel Tunnel trains have them as well. Alright, we got green, double green distance signal there. Should be okay then. Still on a hill climb. Wait, that means he was going down the hill. That fuel train or whatever it was with a loco pushing. Bit overkill. We're going uphill. We need a loco on the back. Come on. Alright, there's the main signal. The red and white at the bottom, that long bar, shows that it's a main signal. Again, I'm sort of telling myself to keep reminding myself. The more I hear it, the more it becomes second nature. Until eventually I know what it is and I stop telling you guys what it is. If anyone knew, oh dear. And may I suggest keeping to the speed limit as well. That's a goodie. That's always worth doing. In case you want to, unless you want to derail, of course, then don't. Go for it. I like to keep my train on the tracks. There we go. Release that. Oh, we might have to reset this. Get the power back on. We'll need to keep an eye out then for the distance signal. Make sure that we start slowing down at that. It seems to be... would these little white marks be telling us there it is? Now we can slow down. Because we don't have much... slow down. There we go. We don't have much space then. Oh, it's 1,000 meters away, that distance signal. There you go. 1 kilometer away. I guess if they are the distance signals with the white light in the top corner or bottom corner, then they're a little closer. I don't know how much closer. Like this one here has a white light. That means it's closer. 400 meters away, maybe? Don't worry, I'm not stopping at this one. I just don't want to go speeding up to it. We might as well just crawl up to it. Would have to be all sorts of acknowledging things right now. Of all the ones to enable PZB on, it should have been this one, right? I might have got flustered though. Might as well just crawl up to it. Because it has been changing as though there's a train in front of us. There it goes, you see. Right, do that. I don't know. Go on, just floor it. We'll be alright. Nice little village there. Not many people about. Oh, have I got the settings too low? Because there's like no grass. Like strands of grass. All the trees are blowing in the wind. I've never noticed that before. Alright, pay attention. That was a expect stop. Crazy train driver. I don't know whether you're supposed to put the throttle off or in minimum. Well, we should possibly think about slowing down. Do what we did before. We'll crawl up. Oh, this time. Oh, come on. Wait until they're a bit closer. When we get in the middle of all these people. Spice horn. Did that scare anybody? Yeah, no one seems bothered. It's busy. Super busy. Look out this. Look at all the people. Their arms folded. Not impressed. Oh, we're green. Alright, let's punch it. There we go. We can get up to 120 now. Tarpaulin now over whatever that is under there. I like all this just like random stuff laid at the side of the track. Adds a bit of realism to it. You always seem to find it. Well, I don't know about in Germany. Doing the UK, there's always like bits of stuff, even laid in between the tracks. Should we get in? We should be good. We should be good. I think we can just go full speed. Got a fair distance before the red. Oh, as it turns green. I was gonna say, maybe we shouldn't be getting up to track speed. Because if we kind of find a nice middle ground speed-wise and keep the red one signal ahead of us, then we wouldn't have to keep slowing down and stopping and keep speeding up again. I imagine that's how you do it. Just depends what train's in front of us. Well, this one's green. If the next one's red, we'll just slow down straight away. Not slow down when we get past the distance signal. Yes, that's a plan. Makes more sense to me. But remember that we've got a speed limit coming. Not that we're going to need to worry about that, because we're going uphill and we're struggling a touch. I think we'll be alright. I'll say we've got greens now. Maybe they've gone off the branch line. On a branch line. How are we doing? I wonder how we're doing for time on this. Do you know, what's this speed reduction coming up? 90? 90? Goodness me. Right, let's slow you down a little bit then, shall we? Might as well. Well, I was going to say something there. I got distracted by paying attention to safety signs. How dare they distract my rambling. Ambling, I was going to say. That's just walking around. This like dullness outside the cab is making me feel like it's dull inside the room. Interesting. Well, we're going to have to keep slowing down. There you go. Look, we've got 70 coming up. I guess ours is freight. Oh, no. The white one was the actual speed limit. And the other one was the next speed limit. Well, we might as well just keep slowing. What's F mean? I don't know. Fail? Okay, we don't need to slow down too much. I think we'll be alright. We'll just cruise. I was half expecting us to switch tracks then. Oh, is that the train that we kept, we were stuck behind? It might have been. I remember this station. Wow, it's taken us a lot longer in this freight train to get here. I am taking it a little cautiously though. It's letting us go through, thankfully. 70 when you go through here. That's pretty nippy. Through here? Like with people standing there and there? Surely not. Well, that's luckily a red. But not... Luckily a red. Luckily, the red is not on our side. Not luckily, it's a red. Well, it might be lucky, actually, because... well, not lucky. It's planned that way. What are you talking about? Right, come on. Let's get some speed up. I think that might have been the train that we just passed at that station that we've been crawling behind. If we pick a bit of speed up, we should be alright. I'll tell you one thing I've always wanted in Train Simulator and now Train Sim World would be the ability to replay your scenario, but you can just like walk around in it so you can get on your own train. I don't know. Just always thought that would be a good idea. Probably a bit complex to write because you'd have to recreate where everything is. But it would have been really cool. Always wanted that. But like, how well did I drive and what would I look like as a passenger if you don't actually have to think about driving the train? Just experience your own mess. That sounded weird. You know what I mean. Experience your own driving abilities. Right, so we're green. We're still at the speed limit. We might get to speed up soon. Oh, we're going downhill now. Keep an eye on that. So we're going to have to use the brakes to balance our speed. Well, not yet. We can just actually roll down here. Yeah, given how heavy we are, we're going to pick up speed quite rapidly. We're going to have to watch that. Especially if we have a surprise red. Which should never be a surprise, because the distance signal will tell you that it's expect red. Not just like, ooh, surprise. I don't think I'd want to be a train driver if the lights could change like they do on the roads. But look at all those points we're getting up there. Goodness me. Why is it always bronze anyway? Are they eventually going to have gold and silver? And platinum. But when you're awesome. Which I'd never see. I doubt I'd see gold. Unless it's just bronze is all I can do. That's the only reason I see bronze all the time. Who knows? Okay, now we're going to have to start slowing. 1B? Will that hold us? We're still 12 kilometers away. This is supposed to be 45 minutes long. And we are what? Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe, and I've been pretty relaxed about it. I've not been to the wire, has it? Alright, we're holding steady. Let's just drop off the brake, shall we? Go. Let the brakes charge up. We can have a cup of tea. Not go and make one. Let's just have a kettle in the back. I swear I remember seeing trains with hot plates in the UK, the old diesel. What do you put on there, like a flask or something? Kettle? Make yourself a cup of tea on long journeys. Be nice, wouldn't it? 10 kilometers. End is in sight. I mean, it's been quite an involved route scenario, this one, hasn't it? Do like that. I do like chasing yellows. Chasing reds, as it is. Oh, yeah, I remember this. The outside signals for the other track. So we're still green. We're on barely a downhill slope, so we should be alright just to coast without braking. He says. But we are getting towards our destination. What we might need to do soon is think about what sort of track crossings we're going to be doing, as we might get some speed reductions at the last second. That does happen, but I guess you should be aware of them. The signals themselves do tend to warn you of what speed you should be doing. For now, we can just stay close to track speed. That, with the yellow, it says in the manual to treat those as main signals anyway. They do have a slightly different meaning. But in Train Sim World, they just treat them as main signals. Because instead of white, red, white, it was white, yellow, white, yellow, white. Oh, we are going downhill, and we are getting towards the end of our journey. Time to pay attention, Grand. Otherwise you're going to go flying off into the middle of nowhere. Well, we don't need to be quite that aggressive. Aschaffenburg. Nice tilt on these trains. Don't stand too close, or they're behind the white line. That's alright. Because they could get sucked into the train. Make me feel bad. Like arms and legs sticking outside of the train. It's not what you want to see come by. I was going to say in the rear view mirror. That's not what happens in trains. Side mirrors and rear view mirror. Wouldn't see much, would you? All you'd see is that. You could have cameras though. That'd be cool. Don't know what purpose they would serve. Okay, we can release that. Oh, got to reset. There you go. There we go. We're going downhill, but we should make up a little bit of time. Why not? I think we've got the braking power. Although we might be cutting it a bit fine. Right, let's keep an eye on these signals. Oh, what are you saying there? We've got to get down to 100. When it's a yellow number, it means that's what the next signal is going to be telling you to slow down to. Then it'll be a white number. Is that right? Have I remembered correctly? See, I always missed the warning versions of those numbers. There we go. We just slow down a little bit there. This one should say 100 at the top then, or 10. There we go. There we go. So, feeling a bit more confident about what these all mean. Where was the 60? I missed the 60 then. Because I'm just slowing down because it says it in the cheat box. But I didn't see a 60. I missed something, didn't I? Probably on the side of the track. Where was that? Well, this one's an expect stop. Up here. Yeah, all sorts of expect stop. Goodness me. I'm gonna have to slow down to 40 for this. Right, what are we doing? We'd have to be acknowledging everything. Here we go. We're at 40. Oh, we're here as well. We're going to be stopping. That's why. Right, we can just cruise. Lovely. We made it, guys. I mean, that's all right. The red is before we need to stop. Lovely. Bit of smoke coming out the chimneys there. Big old industrial buildings. Which one we going down? Hopefully not the one with stuff in it. No, it's this one. Ooh, look at all those cars. That was the very first one we did. Where it had all the cars in it. Look at them all. There was some discussion about what make they were. We didn't really come to a conclusion to that, did we? We just kind of... Maybe it's a Mercedes. I don't think it's Mercedes, that's for sure. Right, should we think about stopping soon? I think we've got a bit of leg room. Don't accelerate. You're supposed to be going the other way. Too relaxed, you see? Too relaxed. Just gently bring it down a touch. Don't need to go screaming up to the lights, do we, in a freight train? Start revving it. There we go. Nice and relaxed. I can hear beeping and I don't know what it is. A little worrying. I think we made it. I think we've done it. There we go. We'll put it on 1B. Wonder if you can hear my stomach rumbling. I'll be interested to see when I'm editing that back. Oh, don't stop there. Come on. Don't stop there. At least stop close to the meters. Not a couple of miles back. There we go. Shut that off. And... wang on the brakes to full service. We are masterful. Well done, us. Set the master switch to off. Off it is. Set the parking brake to on. And disembark. That's it. Climb down and ensure the locomotive is locked. Locked? Is there a lock? I do. Maybe. Ooh, there's a dead man switch down there or something. Let's get down. Can we lock the door? It's locked. Which way are we going? This way? Nope. That's going away. This way. No. What about over? I'm not sure. Where are we supposed to be going for this? Is it straight? Oh, I better know where it is. Just run straight into these trains. There. Nope, that's not it. Come on, you can do it. There. Nope. There. Wait, we're on the mark. Where do you want me exactly? It's got to be round here somewhere. I hear police. Have I missed a spot? That was locked, right? Come on. It was locked. Okay, what was that all about? apparently we're done now. That was a bit of an abrupt end. That was weird. What happened there? Well, we did it in 49 minutes, 35 seconds. Most of that was me trying to find a way out. No, it wasn't. We took our time. It was lovely. It was nice, relaxing. 50-minute drive. There we go, guys. That's another one done. Go to the main menu. There we go. The only one we got left is the fuel exchange. We'll do that next week, or yeah, we'll do that early next week. I'm in the mood to drive some trains lately, so we'll definitely do that. I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. It was an interesting one for signals, paying attention to the distance signals and pretending to know what I'm doing. If you would like to see more of me pretending to know what I'm doing, then please subscribe and like if you liked it and all that goodness. All the links for Twitter, Twitch, Patreon and Discord are in the description below. Just click show more. But that's it for today. So until next time, take care.